at some point, but it helps him push. It's an extra creep, does pure damage. There's a lot of good things about it. I just find it very weird that he sells it later.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I guess the cost. Let's look into that. Let's step into it, right? I guess the cost benefit there is that
backing out of there, tries to run away. Not going to happen. The rage pop, the body block, and he's done. I think the point that I was trying to make, though, is that it's not the type of hero that Cuckoo will tend to play. Even when he's playing something like a Bat Rider and he wants to try and build up a bunch of oriented items, he still plays in a way that's really harass oriented and like trying to get into the head of players, it feels like.
Sure.
And it's not really capable of doing that on the bench. As the 5-minute mark came out.
Aggressive small.
Could be.
That's about it.
Pull back in on a Carl. Silence goes out. Takes out the wave and jumps out of there. Very even mid lane so far. 28 CS apiece and just one extra deny onto the puck.
I was DJ. Leave it should. If water to cover the minimal rotations that can occur. Okay, cool.
Back out. DJ was thinking about making that rotation, but not easy to jump onto the puck. And I think that puck mid is a really cool answer to this style of play that we've seen time and again from Fnatic, of trying to make those rotations happen consistently. 23 Savage eats a magic missile and then an impale and gets brought down pretty freaking low up there, but the salve up afterwards and he'll be fine.
Defensive ward. Top hill score. Prevents his clockwork from potentially getting rotation, but overextended a little bit and now
but they have the rotation coming in from Carl. They saw this the whole time. They knew it was going to come and they kill off 23 Savage. Will lose the Vengeful Spirit, but afterwards the Clockwork also going to go down. Moon making his rotation now. The sun comes through. Carl can't really do that much more. He's going to throw out the orb the other direction, jumps back towards him, kills off that Ancient Apparition, and now just needs to walk away from Moon. That was some pretty nice moves there from Carl.
They were smooth. But yeah, this ward, honestly. The Clockwork, sure. But time to react to like, okay, cool, puck canty. Laser.
Cuckoo only able to get the range creep there. But that does mean that we see now a filled up bottle for Carl. He picks it up, gonna head back towards mid lane. Looks like he is gonna miss this range creep of XP just about. But still a really solid rotation there, as it's about 1,000 gold lead from Fnatic because they were able to farm up that extra wave or so.
Both of the mid lane and carry. No, all core rolls are up by.
Savage here again. He opted to go for the little bit of a change up in his build. We've seen a lot of the just like straight Maelstrom, no boots, but him feeling the pressure from the rest of the game is opting to go for the boots next and probably gonna forego the phase, but we'll go for the full Maelstrom.
I like his desire to get the boots. Could be super greedy, but done you want, maybe twice like they don't have the continued stun, so get that initial combo, just get the extra MS and get out of there, mate.
Carl gets the kill, with a little bit of help from Zephyr. Ancient Apparition overextending while bottom lane rotation coming in. They're finding this Drow Ranger doing a hell of a lot of damage to Raven. He's done, but the follow-up stun coming from Zephyr. Whitemon, the two Indonesian players trying to take down Ice 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 here, but they can't quite finish him off. So Ice 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 will make the escape. And you give up that kill onto the Clockwork for the Drow every day.
Yeah, for sure. DJ is very happy with that. disabling his dear friend ISO side. You a fan of Mars?
No, I really don't like it.
That was very quick.
Yeah, I think that he just gets kind of owned by. I feel like he gets so owned by BKBs that he feels like just bad.
But do you not feel that
opinions.
a hero that forces out BKB so quick is a good hero, especially when you have other care if BKBs are present?
No, I think it's terrible. It's just bad hero. Top lane, Cuckoo. Gonna throw out the stun, but he is gonna try and secure himself a bounty rune. Looks like they're gonna get that one. And he's probably gonna go down. Mars running, trying to get out. Not gonna happen. This dude's done. Like I said, bad hero. Cuckoo tries to run away himself, and he is gonna go down as well.
Actually. Oh, and a pause. Disconnect and just work out if it was worth it or not. Punching the numbers in. Time spent chasing kill XP gain equals barely worth, but I can reconnect.
Perfect. I'm going to just change this over to my standing desk real quick. Felt like I needed to. Briefly. But 10-minute mark.
I saw your.
Oh, you saw the tweet I put out?
Yeah. Like, it looked pretty good. Like, my issue is I've got the monitor stand that you move it to a standing position,
Right.
but I don't have ability to move. Right. I've got like a mic arm, so I can move everything up to stand. But
Right.
I can't move my mouse. Right. Don't have anything to prop it up on to like pseudo build a desk. So,
Well, the desk that I have that's a standing desk, at least the model that I have, has a spot for your mouse and keyboard to be in also. So it works out for me, sure.
like anything that I could just prop up on the desk, just so I can mouse, right? I don't need my keyboard. Be able to move the camera on the mini map, have a little glance, go. So yeah, I think standing up is honestly the way to do cast. It makes it so much more
It's nice.
fluid. Yeah, like I'm sitting down like I've been doing. It doesn't feel right.
Stand up, make it happen. Live your best life. Use your
try and
mouse
make it
on your
work.
thigh. Use your mouse on your thigh.
Oh,
Yeah. How's that sound?
okay, hold on.
Give it a shot.
Oh, this does feel. Hold on, this does feel pretty weird. It feels. Hold on. I need to make this a little bit.
Now the real question is, can you play Dota like that?
Oh, okay, hold on. The game started. We'll talk about this in the intermission, okay?
No, we're not going to
Grind
talk about
idea.
anything with the intermission. I'm going to be making coffee for myself.
No, I meant like the after the intermission. Don't.
During the next round of pauses?
Christ. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Looking for the stun?
Talking between games.
It never happens. Ever.
I hate it. No, what?
True enough. Alright, Mars is coming back now with the vengeance. We got ourselves a smoke, soon to be online. I would assume. There. AA wants to hold down the fort mid lane. If they're really good, they're going to realize that AA's smoke is going to break here, and then they'll be like, oh, they're coming to kill us.
Radiant's bottom tower.
But the only one down here is Whitemon, although they might run into Drow. Raven? Oh, there it is. Quick jump, quick kill.
Radiant structures be fortified. For now.
Conan, but they're still able to leave. Conan is a bit losing. Stations always collapsing. Boom, you get a tower. Now, voice Brit, you moves bottom, get rotation.
Radiant's bottom tower be under
Yeah. Well, I think though that you also saw up top that rotation from Carl and finding the kill onto the Lifestealer. Like the fact that Drow and Lifestealer have only one death separating them right now I'm kind of happy about that if I'm Drow, because eventually she's going to get items that are going to help with her positioning and stuff. Like right now, she's kind of just food if they can find her.
I think the key thing from that though is that teleportation may come at a time in which you can't do anything after teleportation. You get the kills, cool, you get full laning advantage, then you go back to the lane. And then the moon rotation is so that's where this discrepancy is missing.
4 heroes right now for Zephyr. I'll take that kill every day of the week. Makes them use some amount of stuff, and without the arena, it's going to be tough for them to kill off that Drow again anytime soon. But nonetheless,
You got a CS check on the Drow life stealer, by the way?
I have not. I'm looking at net worth. Yeah, it's pretty substantial. The net worth lead is not as significant of a lead right now. Coil? Carl, looking for a kill. He is getting bold as brass in there. And is just going to be able to go for the walkaway. Moon did have 2 rounds of the Astral Step, but didn't want to overextend.
He respected the phase shift, didn't want to.
Yeah. The later on stage things that we're going to be seeing out of this, I feel like the cool answer that they have really is Carl Coil on Moon into a swap afterwards, and you're going to have high levels of it. But they need to be careful about this intermediate time as they're looking for the jump now on the Carl hookshot combo together, finding him, pushback on the cogs, beautifully executed, but they will find a return kill. Zephyr taking down that Void Spirit. Meanwhile, top lane, trying to find themselves a quick little pick on Ice, swap back in, pull him in, get the stun, get the kill. So they trade off Void Spirit Mars for the puck ostensibly.
Radiant's bottom tower be under
Yeah,
attack.
that's looking that good for Fnatic.
Dire's top tower be under attack.
But this, it's always, we did, actually, when we watched the Fnatic game, we did have this breakdown.
Has fallen.
Fnatic are playing very aggressive. They were overextending the time of dying, but it was always 23 Savage. He was always farming and was a constant factor, trying to, keep the game intact. As I say that though, he's running for his life right now inside the AA.
Yeah, and they're going to be able to walk away from that one. Excuse me, DJ heads in this direction.
They're turning it into a pick up potentially.
And they do take him out, yeah. So
Now look, all of Geek Fans heroes in this bottom area of the map. While the Mars farm's top, so again, tonight's showing that they're able to play them up a little bit quicker than Geek Fam right now. They're controlling where Geek Fam
Structures be fortified. Radiant's
let's see. Mid lane, Carl does get the blink out before Moon was able to get the kill. Nice dodge of the 8th remnant there.
bottom tower be under attack.
15-minute mark, which does mean bounty runes going 2 apiece. I mean, it's true that they are farming pretty well, but it doesn't feel like it's a super significant lead right now. And I'm still I don't think Geek Fam have hit even their first really strong timing, and they're doing everything that they need to.
Yeah, I think it just looks. The only thing is, Fnatic are able to move around the map and force objectives because their draft is pretty robust in their ability to together. Geek Fam, if they ever get into the right position, they do so much damage. Coil with this minus arm and Drow in the backlines.
Swap?
It's just if.
Swap? Nope, stun. DJ catches them both. Ice Blast with a swap in afterwards. That's okay. The root there onto 3. The Impale comes out afterwards. Where's the follow-up? Coil there onto 2. Swap him out to break the Coil Isis. He's going to be able to get out of there for the moment. But the follow-up comes. It looks good for a second, but is it going to be good enough? DJ, he's going to live. So they take down 3 with the Drow Ranger going down, and they only are able to find the kill onto Mars. It was super close to being great for Geek Fam, but that just a little bit of an outplay.
That is the robustness of Fnatic's draft, which is once you jump us, if we get this Mars ult down and we're inside the ult, can't do any damage past the wall, then sure you get a huge overdose, but Carl styling, right? Go for this tonight.
Nicely played. Get the jump out. Moon will get another deny, a little bit less effective of a deny, but still. Yeah, that's gonna be the thing to watch, is definitely the duality of Mars Arena as opposed to Coil versus Coil swap. That's gonna be what we need to watch for.
can use
Radiant's middle
the
tower.
Mars arena, so once they all get coiled, the arena to cover the initial damage, but then again, of course, like I said, eventually the superhero out
Radiant's
of
top tower.
break the coil as well, and then you can target him. Be interesting in how do they kind of combo these spells, but in turn,
Radiant's top tower
Nobody
will
said.
be under attack. Formless swabbies.
Only 200 gold behind the Mars, a little bit more now after he finishes off that creep wave up top. As far as towers are concerned, mid still very healthy for Dire, bottom tower still at full HP.
Fortified.
See where they go for next.
Fnatic are the ones making the
Radiant's top tower.
geek man. They want to put a little bit of pressure, but because Fnatic are moving to each objective for CG, never actually move in the direction that they want. Down to the speed in which a couple deaths here and there.
Radiant's top tower be under attack.
Carl waiting for the room, just gets jumped on. That's a little bit rough. Does have the jump away with force staff. And caught for the moment. Up on the high ground, not bad. That keeps him alive for the moment. And Zephyr will give up his life for the cause. So they keep Carl alive but lose Zephyr.
Objective then. Kill the next. Can't really push it, can't really go rope jab, so we're slightly farming up the map. Is there so?
Attack. Dire.
2-2 tower are gonna get assaulted now. Fnatic.
Oh, they're gonna slowly try and pepper it down. Don't know how well this goes yet. I don't think they can really do this at all.
To get some type of initiation item onto Ice. And he's getting towards that blink dagger soon. We'll have it after farming up a couple of waves, it looks like. Moon, in the meantime, is going for the small crit and has the beat. Going for Lincoln's and then Maelstrom before that, which kind of leaves me thinking, like, when these BKBs come out, they really don't have great ways to deal with them. But if they can make this smoke rotation, kill off Moon, and transition that into a tower, it could be real strong for them. As he moves over, Zephyr, looking for initiation. There's the coil. Moves in, stun, hits on the mark, and Swap didn't break it, but it doesn't matter. He still gets the kill.
There's a throw right clicking. Cool, we cool.
Dire.
Take down the tower, now keep the pressure on if they want. It's a good reaction from Geek Fam, as they're keeping the lead very, very close. As we get ready for that 20-minute mark, Outpost
Tower be
XP.
under attack.
See now how that play actually allowed them to build up to slowly their mark on the map. Again, Fnatic, as soon as they can retreat just a little bit, then they're going to be pushing into kind of. Sorry.
Right. Goes. Holding on to just the medallion for now. Can manage to win a fight, then it would be a pretty quick Roche for them. DJ Invis Rune, as well as that Ocean Heart, looking for the catch here. Could go for the Cloud's pushback or the chase down, but there isn't that quick of a response afterwards. Spots out the Nyx assassin there. I mean, DJ's always looking, but it's really hard to get that kill without any other follow-up. And if he's not careful, he might just walk into a sentry ward.
Always going to be sentry, so easily obtainable. But in the old days, you'd be happy.
Muchas gracias por seguirnos en la transmisión. Un saludo a todos, un gran abrazo.
The other side of the map, but they were able to take down the Void Spirit. Now the rotation's coming from Ice, and Savage. They're not going to be able to connect onto the rest of Geek Fam, it looks like.
So underwhelming from Fnatic. Block was making a play in the lane, and then you had Mars in the jungle. Like, Fnatic had to decide, what are you doing? Are you moving together to get a kill? Or are you trying to take an objective? You're not meant to hook one guy, spare another, and then eventually meet together. Take a fight together.
It felt like they kind of got baited by that Invis Rune from the clock, where it was like, we got to get something done with this, and then an overextension happens. Whitemon, Zephyr down bottom, hit the mana burn, and they do have Ice 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 in the area, but they're not going to be able to catch the tree. So give him the talent list.
He was using that as a tree breaking mechanism,
Right.
in the hope to maybe catch the tree and then like, oh wait, I'm surprised you have trees and then I spear you, but just slightly off the mark, like half a second too late.
Cuckoo throws out the net. Pull him back in here in a second if they so desire. DJ tries to go for the hook away. Couple more punches. Lifestealer inside. If he gets the swap back now, this would be big. They get that kill and can find the follow-up if they want. Cuckoo thinking about it. 2 charges in the swap. He's waiting, swaps him back once, goes for the rage, can walk away. Zephyr, they have another round if they want. Good spear, and that's going to keep him alive. But they do find, afterwards, Ice Ice Ice. He sticks around a bit too long. Stun is there. 23 Savage needs to be careful. He can't afford to stick around here. If Cuckoo comes into position and gets the swap, they're not going to go for it. But still, Geek them are striking back hard. Fnatic, it feels like they're kind of taking this advantage they had for granted.
Yeah, they're just not fighting as a 5 and Geek them to make each other. Every time that an engagement happens, they at least have enough numbers to try and take the fight properly.
Right.
Fnatic, they're just kind of like stumbling their way into an engagement. It's like, alright, clock's on this guy, tree, voice book's over here. Are we fighting there or here or? Okay, it's fine. Don't worry, we'll be fighting minute time when we spawn. Like, it happened in the games before from Fnatic, but in those games they had such a nice way of winning the game through draft. But this game, it's sort of simple. Like, sure, you have the ability to collapse with Geek Fan, but this Drow and this Bug, they're keeping up with net worth, and if anything, they might exceed the lifesteal students. It's not going to be as easy for Fnatic to make these mistakes and still quite confident in cover.
Right. We also saw there just like the constant mana burn span that you're getting from the Nyx Assassin on the Lifestealer. It's really annoying for him. It's like he just gets down to like half mana just from 1 mana burn. And then the other thing that I'm kind of seeing that's a little bit interesting in this game is like Fnatic need Void Spirit to be on top of the Drow, but until he gets that BKB, he just gets owned by the Nyx.
He does get blown from that. But he is pretty close to BK. So they are aligning themselves with active timing coming up.
Stun goes out. 23 Savage still trying to play around these Ancients. And they're not going to be able to find a kill there, it looks like.
BKB now complete on the Void Spirit. This is the time to go. You've got every item you need pretty much on the team.
Throw out a spear. Still trying to control this outpost.
Oh, they're moving in. They're currently smoking Fnatic.
Carl is not here, but he can show up rather rapidly. Gem still being held for the moment. I think, did they send the gem back? I think they did. Stun, on the Void Spirit, low on mana. They throw down 1. They're outside of the arena for the moment. Taunt comes out. They kill off the tree. Does not have buyback. Ice Blast goes out. Going to connect onto 2. Cuckoo swaps out 1. A big impale, but there's no extra follow-up afterwards. So they lose 3.
Already pushing in. Instantly going to be a tier 2.
Carl's going to get some good damage into this one, though. And Void Spirit wants to come and contest, so they are going to get some good damage onto this tower, as they aren't deciding to send anybody to deal with that. Although, I say that, if these 2 stick around a bit too long, they could maybe make something happen down here. Doesn't look like they want to try and test it.
I think this will just play in tier 2 and then a disengage coming in from Fnatic. A nice reset. Once they're ready, we go again. That is the beauty of having these cards that don't have big cooldowns. Can just take a fight, give it 40 seconds or so, and then you're like, oh, let's go again. Oh, 23 Savage wanted to get inside the side of the Mars for the free TP top, but unfortunately, it's the split second too late.
This is like, oh, sorry, do I have to take all these creeps? My bad.
Oh no, that's a shame. Wait, cha-ching, cha-ching. Wait, you wanted? I can't. Sorry, Glass, can you speak up, please? Oh wait, I just found the jump. Sorry, buddy.
We do have about halfway to the Aghanim Scepter, and this is that moment that I feel Fnatic don't have great answers to, with the coil immediately afterwards into a swap. As a quick jump away there from Carl, playing it very safe. Does have Lincoln Sphere and Blink, so it's really difficult to kill off this puck.
Quite the elusive individual, especially when you're relying on pretty much a spear, a hook, maybe the remnant. So yeah, you don't really have a lot of lockdown for this puck. It's gonna be a free spirit this game, till maybe you get some Bash or Abyssal type situation.
What are these items? We've got Mindbreaker, we've got Paladin Sword for Drow, Titan Silver, so some status resistance for the puck, Telescope for the Nyx. And then on Dire, all they have is a Mindbreaker and Spider Legs for the moment. So a couple more of those neutral items being held by Geek Fam. And Telescope is super valued. Such a great item.
It's a nice item just to put on your support. He's always been in the fight with the extra cast range and also the range. Oh,
Attack range.
Dire's top tower be under attack.
All right, movement up. Ice wants to fight. They're gonna hold this outpost. 2 minutes until the extra. Well, jump in. This is the spear. Zephyr, Force Staff, not gonna be able to get out. Raven just BKBs and walks away. Whitemon is gonna get caught, and they're also gonna lose the next assassin. So I think everybody else gets out. They will hold on to that outpost, but in the meantime, you look at Carl. DD Rune gets some pressure onto the tier 3, backs out. They do need to come and get this outpost though.
Dire's top tower be
do that
under
after
attack.
doing Roshan. As soon as you get these 2 pickoffs, you have to force an objective. If you don't force the objective, that's when you waste your time. Allow people to make their move again. So take away Roshan and then you really abuse the fact that you superior team fight.
Well, it was meaning that Geek Fam need to get this outpost, but it looks like they're not going to be able to get it either. So they get Roche, and they're going to get both outposts most likely, unless there's a big move, which seems unlikely from Geek Fam now.
I apologize if you muttering away.
Oh, no problem. Didn't hear a thing.
Nice. You know when you just say one of those buzzwords and you just start hearing go, hello, I do not understand what you just said.
Nice.
What is a geek fan? What is
Amazing.
cuckoo? And he's like, don't worry, internet.
Oh, Zephyr runs into DJ, runs into 23 Savage, 4 Staffs out. Remnant pulls him back in, hook shot. They have used a lot on Zephyr, but it is enough. God, they just need to find a way to keep this this Nyx alive. Can't afford to lose him like this.
He is trying to eventually get the Yules, but when you commit so heavily onto him, in some of your primary stuns, then people like,
Oh, an overextension, rare. Whitemon there, he's got good vision. Carl's here as well, jumps forward, silence. Coil there, onto 2. Do they have any follow-up? Break the coil, long duration stun. Void Spirit going to drop. Whitemon gets the root. 23 Savage uses the rage. That's 2 now dead. Now, can they find any more DJ? They jump inside of him, need to get the swap out. They do have 1. And now DJ going to be stunned, going to be killed. 23 Savage wants to run. There's nowhere left to go. And that is what happens when you get Ags on puck. Oh my god. Silence comes out, Chase is there, another round of stun, and they're feeling good about Carl's play. He is killing it.
like, this was such a clear demonstration of if you don't get any stuns onto Drow, and she gets to like A-click, take her hands off the keyboard, then quickly put one finger onto that multi-shot key, press it, and then step back again. It's insane. That is, it is so much damage. You have to respect that. And again, like you said, when you're tucking in, you've got the Ags reveal, then the Void, he stuns himself.
Yeah.
He steps out of it and goes, oh, this is Ags, by the way.
Right.
Most unfortunate.
Well, and the other thing that happens with that one too is like Carl getting the silence onto the life stealer first. They can start beating into him.
Yep.
And then they force out the rage by him trying to kill off the tree. So it's like, oh, that's a little scary. They don't be able to get him. Mindbreaker was nice. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh no, where's he gonna go? He gets the hookshot pushing it on his DJs. They're also gonna go down.
And the tip.
In a ton of trouble. Dude, Carl is proving himself here, giving the business to Moon.
It's like, you want to play your voice for it? I'm gonna just call you with an Ags and you can't do anything. If you want to get out of here, you have to die. Such a strong combo. Venge, Puff, Drought together, those three heroes. Any hero that's quoted will be dying.
And now you look at this timing that you get. He doesn't have his BKB for this. They're gonna have coil back up in a little bit. 20 seconds away. Ice Blast goes in, jump out already. Puck is not gonna be in trouble there. They are on to one, but it's gonna be a pull, so Zephyr does not go down. Cuckoo jumps in the midst of all of them. The root is there on a 23-7. He goes down, dieback for him. Ice is also gone. And this is the strength of this Geek Fam lineup as they take the full set of racks. And he goes in for another one. Oh my god, he doesn't stop the buyback from Nyx. He's feeling
They
himself.
want to end the game right now. Yeah. Zephyr started just buybacking. They're pinging for the tier 4.
Oh my god, unreal. They turn onto it.
They just found like a whole new level in their start. They just punish the mistakes time after time and then go, you know what? We're gonna play now. We're gonna turn up.
Yeah. A little bit of Mars singing to himself. They will have coil back up as well as the swap, and Ice, they swap him back in. He broke the coil himself, stunned forever and ever and ever. He is done. No buyback for him. They do jump on a Cuckoo. It's a good amount of damage, but it's not enough. Moon is dead. GG is called. And just like that, Geek Fam taking it 1-0 already over Fnatic.
Like, when we left the drafting period, it's like, well, you got a draw line up and you have all these ways to get out of the draft. It's kind of spooky, but I think we have to be truly critical here. There was 2 to 3 times when Fnatic had a 4 or 5k gold lead. Again, that's not like during the game on some lead. They had a nice enough lead to apply pressure, but then they went in one by one. You had a clock